What's up, guys? Having children is a very beautiful process. Couples deciding that they are ready for the commitment and responsibility that is raising a child together after the baby is born, because the mom has a very grueling 9 months ahead of her. 20 weeks later, after her mid-pregnancy ultrasound, the sex of the baby has been revealed. So now it's time to throw a little shindig. A cake with 2 wine glasses are now sitting in front of you. You and your wife are very excited. You scoop inside and it's a girl! Yay! We're disappointed now, right? We all would be disappointed?
No.
This is normal, right? It looks like she already went into the cake, so the baby has been revealed already as a girl. But the dad couldn't believe it. He's like, no. That's actually worse. The dad just got resounding proof of what the sex of this baby is gonna be, and now he's like twice as mad. It's okay, baby. I'll love you for the both of us. That's not how that works. You can't do that if the other guy's walking away. If you couldn't guess, today's episode is called It's a Boy! Fuck! I mean, it's a girl! No! As we all know, gender reveals are very popular, and they're known for one thing and one thing only, and that's not the revelation of the new baby's sex. It is the revelation that gender reveals are probably responsible for at least 25% of all forest fires. Maybe even 25% of all deaths within the past 5 years. 6 years, 18. That's after TikTok. Which is completely understandable. It's completely fair to sort of focus on the part that's doing the most harm. Gender reveals have become nothing but a chance for the mother and the father to see who can blow the most shit up. But again, I'd rather have my family burn down an entire forest than be upset because I happen to be blue.
What do you think, boy or girl? Girl, I want a girl.
How does that work when the lady doesn't know what the gender of the baby is? Does the person that does the pregnant woman's ultrasound just send the gender to the nearest Walmart so they can make a pink or blue cake?
I don't really know.
You ready?
Yeah. You ready?
3.
Yes.
You ready?
You ready?
3, 2. Wait, close your eyes. Right
Close
here. 3, 2.
Close my eyes or what?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
I know we're super close to getting towards the reveal. I also think it's pretty sweet to have a private baby reveal, just the husband and the wife. You know, not a lot of things need to be this superfluous. You know what time it is. I shit you guys not, I would kill to be on one episode of Blue's Clues. Spare ribs? Hold on, go back. Superficies, super fine is what you are on this fine day. Superfluity. Here it go. Superfluous. Exceeding what is sufficient or necessary. Extra, not needed, unnecessary. Superfluous. You've done it again, Webster's new. Not every get-together needs to be some superfluous event. It could just be you and your loved one. Now let's see what this baby is going to be.
You ready?
You pull it out yet?
Pull it out, pull it out.
Open them.
Those are screams of joy, actually. Yeah! Well, we know the dad is excited. All dads want boy babies. That's a fact. Dads will never be upset if it's a boy baby. She's trying to run away. The baby is inside of her. You can't escape that baby. I still feel it's worse when the dad has a negative reaction because firstly, there is no baby inside of him. So he's just getting mad for the hate of the child, for the love of the game. Because I'm not a woman, I don't think this reaction is the same as the guys getting upset. Women do go through a lot during pregnancy. In reality, she could be disappointed. I believe that there is a sort of mentality that both parents have when a baby's being born. Well, I want to say new generation, because when it's my turn to have children, as long as they come out wicked, I don't care, okay? As long as they come out green, right out the womb, going, ah! As long as they're wicked, that's fine with me. So again, for the pregnant lady though, since she is pregnant, she has to deal with a lot of hormones, a lot of physical and mental changes, and maybe even chemical changes. Maybe this reaction is okay. This reaction is okay. It's okay, guys. Still upsetting. Don't show this video to your baby boy when he asks to see this.
It's a baby boy.
I do think that it is pretty nice to know that gender norms affect the baby before they have their gender. No! It can't be a girl! I painted the whole room blue! Now who's gonna grow up to play professional sports? Or be a mechanic? Or a lawyer? Girls can't do that.
Why are you yelling?
All girls know is eat hot Cheeto, hot Taki, eat McDonald's, twerk on their phone, and what? Well, I guess that meme is outdated now. What do all girls know how to do now? What would be the equivalent of that? Love Island, Starbucks, Love Island, Starbucks, McDonald's. No, Love Island. All girls these days, all 2026 girls, all they know is Love Island. Angry husband ruins our gender reveal.
No! No! He's supposed to be a boy!
Why are you doing
A girl!
No!
Boy!
What are you doing?
Wait a minute!
Stop
I wanted
it,
to
no!
find another girl!
It's
Jesus! Get out! What is wrong with you?
No.
And scene. Because this is exactly what every gender reveal looks like. Did I somehow trick myself into watching a fake gender reveal?
Girl!
No!
Boy!
What are you doing?
Wait a minute!
Stop
I
it!
Is that lady even pregnant?
Go!
She must really want to pop that balloon. She just doesn't know if it's gonna be a brother or sister. She's also preparing. Am I gonna have a brother who I'm gonna like always be able to play the game with? Or am I gonna have a sister and we're gonna always be able to spread the tea? I don't know. Oh my goodness, the chances are both really good. I can't do it, stop! Whoa! Throwing knives, a baby reveal, and a funeral at the same day. You would all be not dressed for that occasion. Be very disrespectful, actually. None of you guys are wearing the right attire, and I said we would all be wearing purple. This guy has on a Speedy Gonzalez shirt. What is he wearing? Oh, is that a Salt Bay shirt? Ew. Do people still watch Salt Bay? Oh no! The baby's flying away! How will we know what the baby is? It's over with. They have to start all over. There's just a baby floating in the air now, and we'll never know who that baby is. That baby could have cured cancer. That baby could have been the baby to cure cancer. Oh! Such an overwhelming situation to be in. I'm not one for spanking children. I was the spankee. I was always getting whooped when I was a kid. So yeah, of course I'm not gonna be one for it. This kid doesn't know what's going on. They're so overwhelmed. They're supposed to stab this mysterious black orb. All these parents are yelling at them. For all they know, the reincarnation of their nightmare could be in there. You know, they don't know. And then the mom just comes out of nowhere and slaps her hand. Damn it, Stacy!
Now how's Orgalord gonna take over the world?
You were supposed to release him so he could take over your body
And become the Antichrist.
Now go to your room and think about what you've done.
What's up, guys? Bon and Joshua here. You can tell it's me because I have this cool parka on. Sherpa. Anyways, this episode is brought to you by Current, a banking app that gets you more for your paycheck. Don't you wish you could just get paid a little earlier so you can, I don't know, take me out on that date that you promised that you would take me? It's been like 3 weeks! Or that's where Current comes in. You can't see anything. Hold on, that's crazy. Imagine if I just like flashed my whole card information on there. Current is a banking app that gives you, yes, you, more for your paycheck. If you qualify, you can get a paycheck advance up to $750. That's a lot of moolah. That's a lot of money. You better be spending it to take me on that date that you promised. It's been 2 months. And that's just the tip of this iceberg. Current has a lot more to offer than just that, okay? You can get this build card which I already showed. It helps you build your credit safety without piling on debt. There's overdraft up to $200 without any overdraft fees for new users. Direct deposit up to 2 days faster, which means we can go on that date earlier than what you promised. It's been 6 years.
Why are we not engaged yet?
A 4% bonus on your savings pods, which is 10 times the national average, and 24/7 live support. Felt like Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks when he was explaining what a savings bond was to the Chipmunks. Such a loser.
They're savings bonds.
Sign up at current.com/Joshua and use my code JOSHUA
Why are you yelling?
to get $75 and to unlock tools like Paycheck Advance, credit building, and more. Obviously, terms and conditions apply. Everybody applying for jobs out here except for you. Yeah, what happened to the date you were gonna, you know what, don't even worry about it. We've been divorced for 20 years. Thank you to Current for sponsoring this episode, and back to the uglier, less talented Joshua.
Dude, is that a whole canister of just girls? the sex of girls. Girls! Just Joker gas. You're all girls now. You all watch Love Island. She didn't even get to spray her. She was so excited. Look at how happy she is to be having a girl. Her husband is surely going to have a joyous reaction, right? That was a throw of happiness, trust me. You guys ever been so happy you just throw some shit in anger? I have. I think when we do see these reactions, this is the 1% of parents, the 1% of fathers and mothers. I'm positive most parents don't give a darn what their child, what their sex is going to be or who they are going to become, because the excitement comes from the fact that you get to raise a child together. And then once you find out what that child's sex is, you sort of get to think about how that framework is gonna be. You're still gonna be just as protective and just as loving. You wouldn't treat them any different. You just wanna see if they're like a Chowder baby or a SpongeBob baby. Both are good. Both are good. As long as they're not a SpongeBob current season baby. From what I'm seeing so far, I think guys just don't like the color pink. Not me. I love the color pink. My favorite color is pink, by the way. You get that famous birthdays? November 7, 2000, my favorite color is pink. Yeah, I think what's happening here is just these guys just see pink and it just makes them upset. The pink canister of anger and despair. Parents, help me figure this one out. Help me figure this one out. If there is a gender reveal and there's two objects and whatnot, isn't it so both can hit it at the same time so you can see what gender you're gonna get? Or do sometimes you guys like to hezzy it up or something, you know, sort of? I'm sorry, get back up, I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes you dude, you gotta stop. Cause he wasn't fully upset until he broke his egg and then it was a girl. So a part of him was hoping that it was a boy and then he broke it was a girl and he just, does Dear Theodosia mean nothing to you men? I don't care if it's a boy or a girl because I'm singing Dear Theodosia to my child. I get to. And it broke my heart. You know, I'd be upset too. Both of those cakes are just straight vanilla. Vanilla icing, vanilla cake. You guys should get vanilla iced for your treachery, okay? I'm assuming this one is like, wait a minute, no. This is still a pregnancy reveal and there's two women. They could still be the parents of both of this baby. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm woke. Regardless, they are both very abusive towards each other. They don't deserve that baby. Why so defeated? I mean, clearly he's team blue. He's dressed from the top to the bottom in blue. Even his keychain right here is blue and the pearls are blue. Clearly he wanted a boy. But your lady here is wearing all beige. That doesn't mean that she wanted a light skin. It's not how that works, man. I mean, in the end, before they cut it off, he does go in to give her a hug. I think that's okay. Maybe the closest thing I can relate this to, or the closest analogy is like when your dad is like, no, I don't want that dog. But then a millisecond later, the dad's just laid up with the dog. That's his favorite thing. He actually loves the dog more than you now. Trigger warning, gender disappointment. Out of all the trigger warnings I've seen, this is the worst one. This might be one. This one doesn't exist, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be dark woke here. Well, I'm already dark, so I'm just gonna be woke here. Gender disappointment is not going to be a real thing we take seriously, especially if it's not the woman who is experiencing the disappointment. Because I think there's also a thing where after the mom gives birth to the baby, she goes through a sort of pregnancy depression. If it's that, then that's fine. But this guy right here doesn't look pregnant. So if it's like a girl and then he rips this dog apart, buddy, what if the smoke switched back to being blue? Oh, is that why he wanted a boy? Because of the flag right here? Boyfriend ruined gender reveal because he didn't get the gender he wanted. I never experienced this growing up. Even the dad that left us wasn't upset that we were boys or girls. He was upset because there was more of us, and that meant he had to pay more.
What? Can't do a fucking girl.
Oh, okay, never mind, this is fake. I hope it's fake.
Can't do a fucking girl.
Beginner actors, when we're given roles to be upset, kind of, man, what you talking about, man? What do you mean? I'm so upset right now. Can't you tell? I'm swinging my head and doing my arm like this. Hey.
Fuck, why are you doing this?
No
Like, why are you doing my gender reveal?
I'm not having no girl.
What are you
I'm not having no
doing?
girl.
What the fuck?
I'm not having no girl.
I'm not having no girl.
Sir, you're not having anything at all. There's nothing inside of you.
Get Fly with Us, Father and Son Edition.
Wait a minute, I guess he was right. I guess he wasn't having a girl. How did you do that?
I'm not having no girl.
This is why you don't let warlocks get you pregnant, because if they're not having a girl, they not having a girl. You think you'd be having a girl, and then the baby's born, it's a boy. Now they're doing father-son shoe reviews in the closet. I still don't have a name for you guys, so just imagine that I do, and I will see you guys later.